Chapter 4, Spooky and Scary. Pretty soon Mother came home from work. I zoomed her speedy quick and I handed her the broom. Mother, come on, let's go get the monster, I hollered. Mother turned her head real slow and she looked at Grandma Miller. Grandma sucked in her cheeks. A monster, she said kind of quiet, under the bed. We've been waiting for you to come home so you can bash its head in. I tugged on her sweater. Plus tell her about the drool, Grandma, I said. Grandma Miller headed out to the door and she said the words, I'm out of here. I pulled on Mother's arm. Come on, Mother. The monster is really real, 'cause Polly Allen Puffer told me everybody has a monster under the bed. Plus that Gray said it could turn invisible. And so that is how come we never saw that guy before. Mother sat down at the kitchen table and she looked at me onto her lap. Then she said that Polly Allen Puffer was just trying to scare me, plus that Grace didn't know what she was talking about. There is no monster under your bed, Junie B. I promise you. Monsters are not real, she said. Yes, they are. They are too real, 'cause Polly Allen Puffer's brother even said so, and he's in 7th grade, and he said monsters crawl on your bed and they fit your head in their mouth, and so that is where the drool comes from, 'cause I'm not even a baby. Just then I heard the front door open. It was my daddy. He was home from work too. Daddy, there's a monster under my bed. Only you said monsters aren't real, but they really are. I pulled on his arm. Come on, Daddy, let's get him. Daddy looked at Mother a real long time. They went in the hall and did whispering. Pretty soon Daddy came to me. He said we would look for the monster after dinner. But first we would cook some hamburgers on the grill. Oh boy, I said, oh boy, 'cause hamburgers are my most favorite thing in the whole wide world. Plus, also, I like spaghetti and meatballs. After me and Daddy went outside, he got a flipper for the hamburgers. Then he gave me a flipper too, 'cause I'm old enough, that's why. I ran all over that thing. I flipped a rock and a flower and a dirt ball. Plus also I flipped a dead lizard I found in the driveway. Then Mother took my flipper away. I think she had a spatula. 'Cause I'm not old enough, that's why. After dinner I took my bath. Then Mother and Daddy read me a story and they hugged me good night. See you in the morning, said Mother. See you in the morning, said Daddy. I sat up on my bed. Yeah, only I can't even sleep in there 'cause you guys didn't bash that monster yet. Daddy rubbed his tired eyes. There's no monster, Junie B. There is nothing to be afraid of, he said. Then he kissed me. Then he went out of my room and Mother went with him. I quickly got out of bed and followed those two. They turned around and spotted me. Hello, how are you today? I said, very pleasant. I'm going to sit in the kitchen and not bother anyone. Plus also, I might watch Eyewitness News at 10. Mother carried me back to bed. I followed her out again. Want to bake a lemon pie? A lemon pie would be fun, don't you think? I asked. This time Mother marched me back to my room real fast. Do not get up again, Junie B, she said. Enough is enough. I waited for her feet to walk away. Then I tippy-toed to my baby brother's room and climbed into his crib. It was very crowded in there. That's how come I had to get out and put baby Ollie on the floor. Then I climbed onto his crib again and I pulled the blanket all warm and cozy. Only too bad for me, 'cause just then that crybaby baby started to scream. Daddy ran into the room speedy quick. He turned on the light and saw me. I did a gulp. Hello, how are you today? I said, kind of nervous. I'm all warm and cozy. Daddy quick swished me out of there. Then he put baby Ollie back in the crib, and he looked at my bed again. Okay, this is it, he grouched. This is the last time I have to come in here. Do you understand, Missy? Do not get out of this bed one more time. I started to cry a teeny bit. Yeah, only what about that monster, I said. 'Cause he is still under my bed, I think. Daddy threw his hands in the air. Then he turned on my light, and he looked for the monster all over the place. First he looked under my bed, then he looked in my closet, and in my drawers, and in my trash can. Plus he looked in my crayon box. No monster, Junie B, he said. No monster anywhere. You're going to have to believe me. Monsters are not real. Sat down on my bed. I'm going to go now, he said. I'm going to leave your door open and I'm going to leave the hall light on, but this is it, okay? You have to trust me, Junie B. There is no monster under your bed. I folded on to his shirt. Yeah, only tuck in my sheets, okay? Tuck them in real tight, or else my feet might hang over the side, and Piggy toes looked like little wiener sausages. Daddy tucked in my sheets. There, now good night. Yeah, only get my teddy, okay, Daddy? Let's also get my Raggedy Ann named Ruth, and my Raggedy Andy named Larry, and get my stuffed elephant named Philip Johnny Bob. Daddy got all of those guys out for me. He tucked him there in my bed. There, that's it. Now good night, he said. He walked right out of my room, and he kept on going down the hall. I looked all around in the dark. It was spooky and scary in there. Philip Johnny Bob wants a drink of water, I shouted out real loud. I waited and waited. Yeah, only he really needs one on account of he's having trouble with his trunk. Daddy didn't come. Raggedy Ruth needs a Kleenex, I yelled next. After that, my voice got quieter. Raggedy Larry wants a cookie, I said. But still, Daddy didn't come.